Hi, and welcome back to another Business Spotlight. I'm here with Ken Krusher with Ken's Copper Chimes. Ken is one of our sponsor vendors for our upcoming Crafter Vendor event called Holiday Spirits Zor Funsters Crafter Vendor event that happens this October 14th and 15th, Saturday and Sunday in Arnott, Wisconsin. So Ken, how many years have you been involved with the Shriners?
Well, at the craft show, this will be my second year. We tried to get in a couple of years ago, and we were in too late. But this will be our second year.
Okay, and why did you want to get in with them?
Well, my father was a Shriner, and my daughter actually spent about a year at the Shriners Hospital down in Chicago. So being involved is pretty important to me.
So this event is close to your heart, and that's what we love, is working with people that this event means something. But tell me a little bit about your business, Ken. What is it that you do?
Well, after 50 years of being in the corporate world, been all over the world numerous times, I decided to retire, and I needed something to do. And I've made chimes for gifts for people and things, so we decided that this would be a nice thing to do, and we kind of built the business, so it gives me something to do in the winter time, and then in the summertime we go to shows and display our stuff.
That's awesome. So where are you actually located?
We're actually it's called the town of Quincy, just off of Highway F and 18th Avenue. We built this house in our shop here 5 years ago after she retired, and we both moved up here. So.
Oh, that's awesome. So, what can people expect to find at your booth when they come to our Shriners event?
Well, they're going to see we usually display about 22 chimes. We have a little bit of everything as far as the sales, things that we put on the bottom, how we build them. We do a lot of customization. One thing you'll find visiting our booth is we're very approachable.
Yeah.
We like to talk to people. We like to educate people on the difference between a chime that you buy in a store and the chime that you would see with us. We know ours are expensive, but there's a reason why we do that.
I believe that. You have a couple behind you here. What can you tell us about these?
Well, this would be basically a typical chime would have what we call a wood header on it. That's that piece, and that is a cherry. So that's all natural wood that we've actually cut ourselves, and I air dry it and then treat it. And then we have these are 1-inch copper chimes, and this is what we call a 16 incher. So the longest chime is 16 inches, and we have 8 tubes, where the typical chime you would buy in a store would be 5 or 7 tubes.
Okay.
And then in the middle, this is what we call the clapper, and this is the sail. So when the wind hits this is where you get your tone. Now we make ours, instead of using string or fishing line, we actually use copper wire in a proprietary system of hanging the chime.
That's awesome, because I have had chimes where they use like the plastic to put them in.
Right.
The squirrels chew them off.
Yes.
It's so frustrating. So in different sizes, and I noticed the sails on the bottom, you have several different kinds here.
Yep.
And what if somebody wants something special?
We do probably 80-85% of all the chimes that we sell are actually custom.
Oh, okay.
People come and see it, and they're one of a kind. So like this one here, people are always looking for something they can't find. So we give them that one of a kind thing. This one we call Reflections, and every chime has a story on it. And people like to read it, and it means something to them. So people like different things on there. So if somebody comes up and they wanted something for a a wedding, an anniversary, an open house, a brand new house, anything like that. We've done a memorial. We can actually laser it onto the disc, so they just give us what we're looking for, and so this would be a lasered disc versus this one here would be a cutout and wood burn disc. But
okay. Of course, I love the cherry. Is that cherry wood heart?
this is actually an African hardwood called potter.
Oh,
And that's
beautiful.
exactly what it looks like. It's not stained or anything, so that's what we do our hearts in.
So if they come and say they're from Wausau, Wisconsin, and they order one of your chimes, do they have to drive all the way down here near Adams Friendship to get it, or how do they get their chime?
We have our own website. It's kenscopperchimes.com. So if somebody wants to order it, we go through the order process of, do you want wood or do you want the copper?
Yeah.
What size tube? We make them in 1 inch and we make them in 3/4. The 3/4 will be just a little higher tone.
Yeah.
And then the length, depending if they want a 16 or a 24, we take that order down and then find out what they want on the sale. And then once we get everything all set, we'll send them a copy of the artwork. Once they approve that, we build it, and then we usually have these shipped out within 7 to 14 days.
Oh, that's
And then the shipping is free. So wherever in the United States they want to ship it, the shipping is free.
Have you shipped it to a lot of places in the United States?
We've shipped it to quite a few states in the United States already. In fact, we've actually shipped one down to Australia, but we don't push that because it's very expensive.
Yes.
But so yeah, they can order it to be shipped to a different address if they're giving it for a gift. And if they tell us it's a gift, then we actually she'll design a card for it and send that along with.
That's awesome. So being in the event last year, what was your favorite part of the event? What attracted you?
It was cold and windy, but we enjoyed it. We like meeting people. One of the things that we do a lot of events like the Shriner one here is they're a benefit event. They're raising money for a cause. And one of the things that we've done for the last 3 years that we've been in business is we make it a point that when we're doing a benefit such as the Shriners, we also do one for the food pantry in Boston. We actually donate 10% of whatever we sell. We write a check back to the Shriners or the food pantry on top of donating a chime for them to auction off. So
I love that. You know, we work our whole lives sometimes and we get that time off and you think you're going to retire, but sounds like you've been refired, and it's not just all about what else can I get, it's what else can I give back.
exactly.
I love that.
We make it a point that, I mean, that's one thing that's near and dear to our heart, that we've worked our lives, we've done very well for ourselves. We have a beautiful property on here, and we like to give back to people. And I mean, we've done the children abuse, we've done the food pantry, we've done the Shriners, we've done Save the Grandstand in Portage.
Breast cancer.
Breast cancer. We last year we supported that at over at the country or at the golf course for the Pink Riders.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
So, and I know you say you donate money to this, and sometimes I think people think, little Arnott, Wisconsin, which is just outside of Plover, Wisconsin, but really it's not a town. It's, just a little tiny thing out in the middle of nowhere. And people think, what can they raise out there? And last year, we actually wrote a check to the Shriners Hospital for just under $15,000.
Yes. Yeah,
And that was so amazing to the Shriners because they're unable to do circuses anymore because of the animal things.
Yep.
So they're actually sending delegates from all across the country to our event this year to see how we do it. How did we raise almost $15,000 in little Podunk, USA? It's just kind of amazing. But that's not it. We also had the local Zor Funsters raising money for local things. And so it works out locally and it works out nationally. But you look at your daughter, we donate to Shriners, which is a huge organization, but it's not that we're donating huge. We're donating to your daughter.
Right.
We're donating to somebody else's son. It's an organization that touches people in every community.
Yep.
So is there anything else you'd like to say about the event or your business?
No, stop by if you've got questions. Like I said, we enjoy talking to people. We don't just sit behind there waiting for somebody to say how much and can I buy that. We make it fun. We know that every person that looks at them, they may want one, and we know we're a higher priced item on there, but there's always that Mother's Day, there's the anniversary, there's the birthdays. So we talk
Christmas,
to people and
that
more that they make an informed decision.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with going to the store, buying a chime. Sometimes that's all people can afford. But we explain to them what the difference is between ours and other people's on there, and we get we'll get an order on the website on the blue, and it's like, oh, that lady stopped and looked at it, and she's going to finally buy one. So,
That's great.
But it's fun, and we enjoy doing stuff for other people also.
Awesome. Well, it's great talking with you, Ken, and we'll be also speaking with D&T Party Rentals later this week. But go down and look at the bottom of this video and you'll find Ken's website, his Facebook page, and all the ways that you can contact him. Because if for some reason you decide not to come to the event, which I don't know why anybody wouldn't come, you can still get some of his great chimes.
On our website, there is a button. It's down where it says products. Click on that button if it doesn't start automatically, and you'll hear what our chimes sound like. And it'll play as you're looking through the website.
I love that. And I can't wait to go check it out. So give us a little ring out. And you have a great day.
Thank you. All right.
I think it looked good.
I hope so. There's one thing you didn't hit,
What?
but it's fine.
What?
The point of resonance.
Yeah, well.
Point